Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing setup and demo of this Sam's Club 9-foot ghostly skeleton. It's like tombstone ghost. It's pretty cool. This just came, so it said it was supposed to come Thursday. It's currently Tuesday while I'm recording this, so things like never come early anymore, so that was a bit surprising. So yep, I'll start opening it up. Now, I'm not sure about the height of this because it says 9 feet, but some people are saying it's closer to 11 feet. The way I'll know, this guy's 10 feet. If it's shorter, we'll assume it's 9. If it's taller, we'll assume it's 11. Ooh, white metal poles. Kind of like that. Because, you know, this is a really long piece, and I don't know what it goes to. It's certainly different. Looks like we got another one of the same piece. We got the arms. So here's one of them. Lots of wires. I wonder what those are for. We got one with the hand, and this is really cool. Oh, so there's only one wire going to this, but the hand is really cool. Let's see, what else do we got? Got the other hand right here. Pretty cool. This looks to be a back frame, and I can't get it out right now, so. This has poles and stakes, maybe some thinner poles. I'm not really sure. The base is black, but the poles further up are white. That's interesting. Looks like we got the cloth. Oh, I see the skull. Let's see if I can get the main torso out. Here's the main torso. It's pretty big. What is this? Looks like that is a weird piece. I've never seen anything like that before. I can grab the skull. So as you can see, it's just a blow mold with a piece of plastic on the back. It's got the Velcro on top, and it lights up. It's pretty cool. I bet the tombstone lights up too, so that's why there's a green wire on the base, probably. That's the most reasonable explanation for the green wire, I think. Let me grab all this stuff, actually. So here are the stakes. I won't be using these because he's very tall. So like I said in one of the previous prop setup videos, I'll be using rebar stakes. Instructions, I'm definitely going to want those. Here's the back frame. Then I need to take this cardboard out somehow. We got the adapter. By the looks of the pieces, I'm assuming this guy is manufactured by SVI. Let me try to get the tombstone pieces out, and then I think I can get that. I think this is like the top piece, and as you can see, we have lights. Or maybe this is the bottom. I'm not really sure. Oh wow, this is heavy. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to use 2 hands for this. Okay, I got the whole front of the tombstone. This thing has the control box and then the pole that goes up to the ghost, I believe. And this is the front of the tombstone, I think. And I think this is the back. That is really cool. Or maybe it's the other way around, I'm not so sure. Now I can get this out, I believe. And the base, this thing is huge. So yeah, I think we can begin building. Let me check to make sure. Okay, I'm glad I saw that. Bag of screws. And okay, there's nothing else in the box. Really quick though, I will open this box that has the poles. It's a very weird shaped box because it's thicker at this end and thinner at that end. I don't know what's up with that, but like I said, I think this guy is SVI. Okay, it looks like we got some supports, which is always nice. Let me just get the stuff out of this box real quick. Okay, so we have 2 poles, 1 C, 1 B. Also, that sound is Demonic Gatekeeper's mouth because he's on without sound. And then we got these support poles labeled F, which are definitely going to be helpful. Now, let's begin building. Let me open the instructions. Okay, so it looks like the first step is to take the B pole and connect it to A, and then C and connect it to A. So, and wait, let me see which pole goes on which. Okay, so from the front is the side, the back has that stuff. B is gonna go on the right. So we can put that on there. Okay, there we go. Snap it in, then we're gonna take the bag of screws, which is right here, is labeled U. Okay. Then you're gonna wanna take one of these and just screw it in here. Just like that. Which that just adds more stability to the poles. And honestly, these are not shaking at all, which is really nice. So now we're gonna take C. C is the one with the wires. And attach it on the left side. Now do the same thing with the screws. Just attach those on. So now this thing is pretty stable. Cause like I'll stand on the base. Like look, that pole is not going anywhere. And it's the same exact thing for that. Okay, what's the next step? Now we're gonna slide the back of the tombstone, which is labeled D, over these poles. Oh, that's the top of the tombstone. Okay, that makes more sense. And actually, I think maybe I'm supposed to connect one of these wires, but I'm not sure. Let me go check the instructions. So, yep, I am. So really quick, before you put the tombstone on, connect these green wires. This should be pretty quick. The only thing I'm a little concerned about is these wires are pretty tight. So, okay, I'm done screwing it in. But this is pretty tight, so now I'm gonna put the tombstone on. So this is a very big thing. Okay. Make sure it goes through those holes in the bottom. I'm gonna pause this. Okay, yeah, I gotta take these screws out to get this on, so now I'm gonna pause really quick. Yeah, so for the video, I'll just have it without the support poles, but I'll figure out a better solution when when I'm done. Of course, thank you, wind. Okay, now I put that weird piece on. This one. I got to do this off camera. Okay, that was pretty hard. I would recommend when you're doing this, doing it with 2 people so you can line up these at the same time and then press at the same time. But yeah, that's pretty tight on there. There's no space, so. What is next on the instructions? Oh yeah, I gotta put a screw in there. So 2 screws actually. My gosh, those barely even go in. Oh. Okay, there we go. This pin was not sticking out like it needs to. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there. Just screw it in like the other one. Now I take F, which are these. And what you're gonna wanna do with these is, oh my. Well, this had the pin a minute ago, but now it's missing it. It is real nice. So normally this would have a pin, but apparently either I lost it or SVI forgot to include one. So you would just take the pin off like this. It can be kind of hard. Okay, this one is super hard. Let me pause this. Okay, so take the pin out. Then you would slide that on and then put the pin back in. Here, let me demonstrate it here. So slide it in. Then put the pin back on. And now it can't come out. So yeah. These supports are definitely gonna help. Let me get the other pin off. Okay, got that on. You can see that there. And it is nice and secure, so that just helps with stability a whole lot. This is already super hot, and it's been on there for like 3 minutes. Now, next step is to let's see. Okay, put on the top of the tombstone, which is G. And I'm actually going to need to grab this green wire. So, just 1 second. Okay, I got the wire to the top of the tombstone connected. Now, just a snap lock, which is going to be hard with one hand, so... Okay, so as you can see, I have it on. And the tombstone alone is huge. So looking at the box, this thing might be about 11 feet tall. Okay, let me check the instructions. Now, I attach H to the tombstone, which H is this. Yep. So now it's here we start building, where we start building the actual ghost, I'm pretty sure. So what I'm gonna do, there's this pole coming out of the top of the tombstone, which is what will rotate the ghost. And we're gonna just snap that onto there, just like so. And then I think there might be some wires I need to connect. So let me figure that out. Okay, so it doesn't say anything about connecting wires. What it does say though is to connect the hand, so we got yet another pin here that I gotta take off. And now, let me just set the pin where it won't fall. Whoops. Okay, I dropped my phone. Now we're gonna put the hand on here. So it's kind of like hovering over the tombstone like that. Then we put the pin back in, just like so. And I can't connect those either, so I'm very confused about the wiring. Now it says to lay it on the box. Goodbye instructions. So I gotta move some of this stuff. Like, this thing is already about 9 feet tall, just with the arm. So you just lay it on the box just like that. Now, okay, it's to get the costume on. This is the next step. Which, who knows, it might be easy, but it probably won't be. So let me figure out how to get this on, and I'll be right back. Okay, I got it. So you're just gonna feed the sleeve over, and also I had to turn this so the back should be facing forward when you lay it down of the tombstone. And I'm actually glad they make you put it on this early, because then it's a lot easier, because I can connect the rest of the ghost from there. my wind, will you quit? Now I attach K, which is this main piece. Uh-oh, I feel like, oh yeah. Oh, they could just completely forgot the zip ties there. Oh well. Whoa, I almost dropped that. So just like this. Okay, there we go. Here, I think I gotta get this off camera. Okay, I had to open this up because these wires that connect to the hand were not where they were supposed to be. So I had to open up this control panel. They were literally in that corner. Like, SVI, what is going on with your quality control? Okay, I'm back. It's the next morning because I had to quit yesterday, but I got those wires. So just remember, if when you're going to connect this arm and you don't see any wires coming out of here, take this off and you should be able to find them. If not, then you might have to take this off. So yeah, let me connect those wires really quick. Okay, so one of these wires connects, the white one is for the hand, and then these other three go to the arm. I can't get this thing to tighten on, so, but it should be okay. And then as you can see, those three from the arm. So there's actually two going up here, and then this is coming out of the arm. It might go to the head. I'm not really sure. So yeah, I don't know what you connect that to because there's not a third wire here. So there's all that. Now, where was I yesterday? Probably here? Yeah, I believe so. So I'm supposed to pull the costume over the back frame. Let me figure this out real quick. Okay, so what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to take this, put the sleeve over this bracket, and then take the other arm, which is right here, and then you're supposed to put that in the frame. You're supposed to feed it up the sleeve, so I'm gonna pause my camera. Okay, so as you can see, I got the arm on, got this pin, the wire, and I got the Velcro attached. So we're getting already pretty far into the setup, not many pieces left. Now we're gonna put the head on it, looks like. Yeah, we're gonna put the head on. I was just checking the instructions, and that gray wire indeed does go to the head. So it's got the snap lock. Go ahead and just snap it like that. Then you're gonna want to run this wire down to the arm. And then now we connect that. Okay, got it connected. The head is kind of loose because it is a circle pull, but it's okay. Let's see what is next. Now, I gotta pull this costume up. Wait, let me figure this out. Okay, so you're actually supposed to take this separate little headpiece, which is labeled N, and put it over the head, so kind of interesting having a different headpiece. We haven't really seen that on any other props. It's not gonna stay when it's laid down, but when it's up, it should stay there, so. And now I'm supposed to take O, which is the back frame, and put it on. This is wet because of the condensation in the grass, so. There's yet again another clip. So let me undo this. Okay, the clip is off. And now we're just gonna take it, slide it right in there. Take the pin. I'm not sure if I'll have to do this on or off camera. Put it in like that. So yep, what's next? Okay, so I'm supposed to put P, which is this long piece, onto this, kind of like a leg, I believe. So let me get this. So I got it on. You're supposed to feed it into this back fabric and then put it on. And as you can see, these things are different sizes, so you know which leg goes in which slot. And I bet the next instructions are going to be saying, yep, to put Q in, which is the other long piece. Okay, I got this one. It was a little tight to get in, but it worked fine. Now, we're going to do all this Velcro on the back to close up the costume, so let me do that. Okay, as you can see, I got him stood up. When the lights come on, you'll be able to see the skull a little better. He looks really cool, though. So now what it's telling you to do is take this piece, put those pins into the base, and connect that green wire. Okay, this is attached. I got the wire. And this will give a little bit of light to the tombstone. So, yeah. I think we're about ready for the demo. I just got to get the adapter plugged in and we're good to go. So here it is. You're just going to want to plug it in right there. And then I just got to undo the twisties on the cord, so. Okay, I got the power on. Got the cord right here. We're going to plug it in now for the demo. Okay, you reset. Motion sensors right there. Wow, he might have a really bad motion sensor. I'm gonna turn him on constant on.
Tread carefully.
Okay, that's loud.
Among these cursed crowds, may find themselves trapped here. Their mournful screams echoing forever.
Oh yeah, it's on constant.
When the moon is on high on Halloween night, and the air is thick with the scent of decay, the graveyard comes alive. Will you dare linger and watch their sinister awakening? I saved a spot just for you.
Okay, wow, this one is really cool. Okay, that's it for the Sam's Club 9-foot ghostly skeleton. This is really cool. I really like the tombstone that's different. We don't see really big tombstones. The tombstone is probably 6 feet tall by itself. So, yeah, this thing is really cool. Here's a better look at the control panel. So yeah, this is manufactured by SVI Seasonal Visions. So yeah, that's it. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.